They said I threw away the winning lottery ticket, but they didn't know the numbers were cursed. My brother Julian never just walked into a room. He bought it. By 26, he was running our father's venture capital firm, dating a literal supermodel, and grinning off the cover of Forbes 30 Under 30. I was the quiet one, the IT guy who lived in the basement office, fixing servers and keeping my mouth shut. At family dinners, my mother would pat my hand a little too hard and say, "We can't all be superstars, honey." She knew. She knew I saw the cracks. She was the one who quietly paid off the valet the night Julian totaled his Porsche after 3 martinis. She was the one who smoothed things over when he threw a glass at an intern because his latte was too cold. Julian operates on a higher frequency, she'd tell me, voice tight. Don't mess with his momentum. But last October, I saw something momentum couldn't justify. I was working late, patching the main server, when I heard arguing from Julian's glass-walled office. I crept closer. It was his girlfriend, Maya. She was crying, begging him to stop. I watched him grab her wrist hard enough to leave a mark and back her against the window. His voice dropped low, vicious. "You leave me, and I'll make sure you don't even exist." I didn't think. I pulled out my phone and hit record. 12 seconds. That was all it took. I sent it straight to the police, then grabbed my coat. He was in cuffs before midnight. By 6 a.m., my father was screaming at me in the driveway of my own apartment. "You jealous little parasite," he spat. "You just detonated this family." He gave me 1 hour to clear out my desk. So there I was, 28 years old, sitting in my car with 2 boxes of computer parts, completely cut off. Then my phone buzzed, a number I barely recognized. Maya's best friend, Sarah. "What did you do?" she whispered. I told her everything. She didn't say a word, just texted me an address. I pulled up to a dingy diner on the edge of town. Sarah sat pale and shaking in a booth. Maya was beside her, staring at a coffee cup like it was a live grenade. "He's calling her," Sarah said, sliding the phone across the table. 20 missed calls, 50 texts. "I know where you are. If you testify, I release the videos. You know which ones." Maya looked at me, eyes completely hollow. "I can't do this," she said, voice cracking. "It's easier if I just disappear." She stood grabbing her keys. I slammed my hand on the table harder than I meant to. "No," I said, looking her dead in the eye. "Sit down." I don't know where the authority came from, but she froze. "They covered up his DUIs," I told her, voice shaking. "They bought off the intern he hit with a glass. They protected him from everything, but they can't protect him from me." I reached into my bag and pulled out a hard drive. "I'm the IT guy," I said softly. "I have access to every email, every deleted file, every offshore transfer he ever tried to bury. If he threatens you again, I ruin him." For the first time in hours, Maya breathed. It took 3 months. The DA used my 12-second video as leverage, and I handed over enough financial evidence to bury him twice. Julian lost the firm. My parents lost their social standing. The Forbes profile quietly disappeared. It's been a year now. I still fix computers, but I work for a non-profit. Sarah makes a terrible lasagna on Sunday nights, and Maya actually laughs now. A real loud laugh. I don't talk to my family anymore. But sitting at that dinner table, watching them argue over who gets the last piece of garlic bread, I finally understand what loyalty is supposed to sound like. I didn't lose a family that night. I found one.